Hi guys, let me read some of the posts I wrote on X. I grew up in India where unfortunately honesty is sometimes perceived as weakness. For instance, if you don't push to grab a seat either in bus, train, or movie theater, people may see you as naive. This competitive mindset can extend to workplaces, okay, where bad managers often climb the ladder quickly. You know, right? I don't need to quote if you are an Indian guy, but this is for non-Indians to understand. So when I moved to America, I noticed this stark contrast in culture, civic sense, and social manners, like holding the door for someone and saying thank you, are ingrained here. However, many Indians do not follow these practices. They are not part of our upbringing in back home in India. In some cases, the cultural attitude leads to entitlement, which explains practices like fake resume, proxy interviews like lip sync business. Your interview will attend by someone, video interviews also, and your job done by someone illegally if you share the client laptop, and even hiring or firing based on caste, language, and regional ties. For many, these these behaviors aren't seen as unethical for many Indians, 90% Indians here, but as ways to navigate the system based on cultural norms. That said, the responsibility to bring this cultural gap lies with everyone. Immigrants must adapt to the new standards, and Americans needs to understand the cultural nuisance of immigrant communities. Change is possible with mutual understanding and respect. Initially, consultancies noticed that if you work 10 plus years in India, they run behind me, and then sorry, these idiots do not know India background, how I confront the corrupt IAS officers and all. And then they will promise you that you act as a faculty and proxy support for students, proxy job support, and they want to, what do you call, place them with fake resumes 50-50. That's how they do. Those days, 2008, I don't have a good cell phone with a camera, so I could not record these guys. But later, when I went to Al Jazeera and other medias to the consultancies, they have recorded it with a hidden camera in my shirt, this one. So like that. So that much the crime is rampant here, and America may not stop H1B, but because the cheap labor they need, and workers they want to control. So the model they offered is like I explained, like so international students. I have huge respect for international students because I also tried for MBA student visa those days twice, and I have huge respect. But after seeing these models of consultancies, I have no respect for them because they easily get trapped. They think that there is a business model here, and that's how. So you did not get any job after BTech in India, but you expect a job after just completing MSc here. So they have a feeling that consultancies will take care, and they will provide free food, free drinks, alcohol, and then free bed. Then they will fuck from your back. So that's what some students are not realizing it. And when I drove from Montana to Massachusetts, and from Florida to California, I hardly come across 1 in 10,000 students are having a talent O visa. I met such people also and recorded videos, and they are there in my channel. And rest of them, their peer pressure, parents pressure, they landed here. And peer pressure, many 90% Indians bought here houses. House is like white elephant. It consumes a lot of money. One income, wife H4, no income, but still neighbor bought a house, so they are buying it. And mortgage is $5,000, salary is $4,000. So they are struggling to meet their ends. So don't buy a house if your income is not sufficient to pay mortgage and other stuff. So that also they are doing it, and people form caste groups and meeting on caste and speaking in Indian languages, not respecting Americans and America on either social media or in person. So that actually poke Americans to, especially MAGA people, to Indians. So the silent good Indians are keeping silent. Silence is not an option. You have to report the crime. Not reporting crime is also crime. So you report, and my sincere advice is carry immigration documents, because you never know If there are any illegal workers at your work location and ICE come and raid, then you are gone dead, right? So you can produce your document at that time. And if your roommate is working F1 illegally working for cash, be away from him, because if someone complain, I see come to your house or apartment or wherever, and they try to catch him, then you are gone. And don't work, because outside the campus is illegal, right? Unless you have work authorization and you are on student visa. So be careful. And I see the news I'm watching primarily. What I believe, I see target is to deport illegal immigrants. Among that, top priority is criminal background, right? And next is definitely they will look for FN students. Yesterday someone confirmed that Dallas, from Dallas, Texas, they put a note saying that don't hire F1s, so are illegal, undocumented and F1s for work, for cash. That's what they put a note slips on the businesses, it seems, because they already notice. But still, if you are working, then you are gone. Your parents' fault. So parents in India watching this video, please tell your kids stop this nonsense, because they are doing illegally for cash. They are working $1, $5, $7, $10, $15 an hour. So that ends your career, beautiful life here in a jail or a deportation. So these are the things I wrote on X, and currently we don't know what's going on, like who is going to be next. So that's a thing, right? So whatever I wrote, then American attorney wrote a comment that explained their conduct at Costco. Costco, you see our guys' behavior, right? So thank you very much, and see you in the next video.